Favorite quotes of the entire draft process. You said, quote, "I make guys not love football anymore." What does it feel like to see the love of football leave someone's eyes?
It feels great, like football is a child's game. So like people wake up, be like, man, I can't wait to play this football game today. They listen to their hype music, they take all the pre-workout, they get so excited to play football until they come across Tyler Booker. And then when I'm going after you, quarter after quarter, play after play, series after series, and I start to see that love leave their eyes, like that's what makes me love the game. Like I just really love
like that.
seeing-
I like that.
Hey, yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Action Jackson, and something I wanted to talk about before we get into this film session with Tyler Booker. I want to shout out to everybody who came in the live that supported me and what I was doing for night one of the draft. I feel like that was a very successful night one of the draft. I had a crisp draft class, breaking down the players, but also breaking down the players. The way the quality of my stream was, I really appreciate all you guys showing support, you guys coming by, you guys interacting in the chat. I feel like we had a lot of fun in the draft. If you guys want to partake in that, make sure you guys are tuning into my live stream on Friday. And let's also make sure we turn into my live stream on Saturday, because we're going to be doing it for Friday and Saturday as well to complete the draft. And we're going to have hella fun, you know what I mean? And day three, we're just going to be kicking it. We're going to be, I'm going to have some stories to tell or whatever, but we're just going to be talking and we're just going to be chopping it up. But again, I appreciate family, friends, viewers that, you guys are going to watch this video. I really appreciate you guys showing up, watching it, whether you guys watch it live or on the playback. I appreciate every and anybody that showed up, whether it's on my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, friends, family, everything, childhood friends. I appreciate all you guys. So then two, Tyler Booker. Tyler Booker is now a Dallas Cowboy, and you guys saw from the intro, man, Micah Parsons is very hyped up about the situation and about Tyler Booker after interviewing or meeting with Tyler Booker, right? And shout out to J Tuck.
Welcome to Dallas. So the Dallas Cowboys just retired Tyron Smith, Hall of Famer, Zach Martin, Hall of Famer. What are you going to bring to the next era of Dallas Cowboys football now?
I'm going to bring Tyler Booker. That's what I'm going to bring. Me being me has gotten me to where I've been this far, and I would be doing me and the Cowboys a disservice if I come in and try to be those guys. Now, with me being Tyler Booker, I'm going to learn from Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, and the rest of the vets in that room. But first and foremost, I have to go in there and be me and understand that there's a lot that I have to do better.
But he had an interview with him, paraphrasing basically, J Tuck asked him, welcome to Dallas, and, what is your expectation? How do you feel that you're going to come in and replace Zach Martin? And Tyler Booker basically said, he's saying all the right answers. He's saying everything that he's supposed to, and that's what you want out of your offensive line. Stoic, going to come in, going to do their job. But they're saying that, Tyler Booker said, I'll be first put myself out of disservice if I don't come in. I just play like Tyler Booker can play, and it'll be a disservice to first me and then the Dallas Cowboys if I don't come in and I don't play my best football, put my best foot forward. So for me, I think he has the mental makeup to play this position. He played at Alabama, and I'm a big Bama supporter in terms of I really like the players that come out of that school. I feel that the pressure is never too high for them. They're even kill players. Saban coaches those guys. I know Tyler Booker was with Washington's former head coach, but again, I think the program and what they do at Alabama is really great. I think the only negative is what you guys are going to see on the film is his agility. But, what Clayton Adams and what this offensive scheme is going to want him to do, put him out in space and things of that nature, I think he can work on that. I think we can work on that if we say, hey, get to that spot before they do. I think he'll do that. But right now, Tyler Booker is the pick. Tyler Booker is the pick. We can't crap on it. It's what the Dallas Cowboys like to do. The Dallas Cowboys like to spend their first-round picks on the offensive line instead of trying to get really good skill positions like wide receiver, corner, edge rusher, whatever the case might be. They can do whatever the hell they want. That's what I've been trying to preach, and that's what all your favorite Cowboy content creators have been preaching. They don't care what you think. They don't care what I think. They don't care what nobody thinks, because they're going to build how they want to build. Friday, today, we're going to put this draft together, and we're going to either get the running back that we like, maybe, depending on you guys show, you guys can look at my board, anybody that's highlighted, has been taken. Anyone that is not highlighted, it has not been taken. So, for example, if we're looking at the running back position, for example, that's the position we all pretty much want as Cowboy fans. You have Caleb Johnson. He's my second best ranked running back. He's available. You got Trayvon Henderson, second round, still available. Quinshon Judkins available. Dylan Sampson available. RJ Harvey available. Bashaw Tootin available. Cam Scotabo available. Caleb Johnson, Trayvon Henderson, second round. Judkins, Sampson, Harvey, Tootin, Scotabo, third round. Damian Martinez, Devin Neal, Brashad Smith, DJ Giddens, Jadon Blue, Jordan James, LaQuinton Allen Jr., Ja'Cory Krosky, Merritt. I have those guys in the fourth round. If we get to the third round and most of the running backs that I named are gone, look for Brashard Smith in the third round at 76. But I'll talk about that all in a little bit. But again, Tyler Booker is here. There's nothing else that we can really do. We just have to make sense of the pick. What I really like about the pick before we get into this film session again is I really like the interior of my offensive line. I have BB, I have Tyler Smith, I have Tyler Booker. I feel completely and utterly confident in our front three, and that's what made the Dallas Cowboys different when Dak Prescott was a rookie and when we had an electric running back in Ezekiel Elliott. We still had, again, we had an 88 then, it was Dez Bryant. Then we had a bunch of other fill-in, role players. But the difference is, if we're anything like that 2016 team and we're able to win the time of possession, run the ball, and move guys at an A and B gap, like Vash Lombardi alludes to when we're talking about offensive line, or when we had Travis Frederick, Martin, Leary, Lel Collins played left guard for 2015. When we were able to move guys at an A and B gap, that's when the Dallas Cowboys looked damn near unbeatable. But we never had a Micah Parsons playing defense. We never had a DeRon Bland. We never had a Trayvon Diggs if he's healthy, if he can come back. But we're going to find out about that, because if you look at my board as well, on corners, most of the corners in which I like, in which the Cowboys are going to like, might be available to them at 44. I think Will Johnson will be a Raider tomorrow. So I think Savon Revel might be available to you at 44. We're going to see what the 49ers do. I think the 49ers might take like a Trey Amos or one of his little brother, Azaria Thomas or Benjamin Morrison, depending on what they view it. I think the Cowboys are going to look at either Ravel, the best available running back, linebacker, D tackle, or edge. Edge is a sneaky pick 44 if the Dallas Cowboys want to go edge for some reason, if they like Mike Green or if they like Princey Umama Yellen or whatever the case might be. So let's make sense of the pick. He's here. I feel great. You go against the 49ers. You go play Detroit. You go play your own division, Dexter Lawrence, and what the Giants are doing right now with their defensive line, and they're bolstering up that group of guys. We got to pay attention. We got to watch out. Here goes the film session. I'll let you guys, let's go through it. Hey, what's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Jackson. We're going to break it down doing this film. First play, we can see Tyler Booker right here is going to be coming out of his stance, switching guys over. Great, smart, quick play by Jalen Milroe. You look at the next play right here. Tyler Booker right now is going to down ball. He's going to get to the second level. You can put pause on that linebacker right there. One thing I am liking about Tyler Booker when I am watching this film, and I was breaking down this film, is that he's a very powerful player. As you see, getting quick out of his stance, and he's giving up ground very easily right there. If you want to go look back on during that play right there, Jalen Milroe should have just taken the drag route, so I know it's going to get counted as a sack on Tyler Booker, but Jalen Milroe should have got the ball out a little bit quicker. Right here, drew the ball off sides. Really wasn't too much to really say right there in terms of when it comes to Tyler Booker really didn't have to do too much right here. It was a false start by Georgia defense. Jalen Walker jumped off sides, and that's where I guess we got to make a play right there, right? Alrighty, man. And then the next play again, you have to have a rushing plan when you go against Tyler Booker. If you do not have a rushing plan when you're playing against Tyler Booker, you are going to go nowhere. It's just going to be a stalemate. Look at his year Stackhouse. He has no plan, no rush move at all. So Tyler Booker is just going to deal with power very well. And I just think that's why our interior offensive line is going to be so damn good, is because Tyler Booker is going to be able to do his thing. And look at him just manhandling people at the line of scrimmage and moving them out the way. And Brian Schottenheimer talked about how he wanted to get more physical in the run game, how he wanted to run the ball when everyone knows that we're running the ball. And I think Tyler Booker and the interior that you're going to have with Beebe and all of them is going to be fine. Right here, this is when people are going to try and knock his agility. If you're faster than Jalen Milroe as the offensive line, you're really good. As an offensive lineman, I think you've probably already been drafted already, right, in the first top 10. You know what I'm saying? Because who really on this team is a better athlete than Jalen Milroe? So that's one thing they're going to try and knock on a guy like Tyler Booker. Right here again. Always looking for work as an offensive interior player. You always have to be looking for work, no matter where on the offensive line. As long as you're looking for work, I really appreciate that if you're the offensive lineman. And he's constantly communicating. There's going to be a protection call in which they called, I want to say, in the LSU game, because I also have film on that as well. I'm going to break that down of how I like the offensive play calling and the protection in which what was called, and Tyler Smith was able to communicate. Again, I like the play call right here. You do not run a quarterback power on their 20-yard line, in scoring position. I understand you have the type of athlete in which you've been doing in Georgia all game in this film, but I really don't like it the way in which that they had Tyler Booker on that play, particularly play pulling, when I'd rather have Tyler Booker pull within the 5-yard line, and very close to the red zone instead of 20 yards out, in my opinion. This was just a direct snap, and just look at the way in which Tyler Booker manhandles Jalen Walker, who plays now for the Atlanta Falcons. Just lifting him up damn near. He's on one leg on that one direct snap, the previous play to this. Again, he saw the blitz coming, Tyler Booker right here. He switched off Michael Williams, and look at him, just dirt number 2. You know what I mean? He's going to be a guy like Brock Hoffman where he's just going to get underneath your skin, but he's just a more talented Brock Hoffman, in my opinion. He's way better. They're not even in the same atmosphere, but I'm just saying in terms of getting underneath your skin and just pissing you off throughout the entirety of the game, and somebody that is just going to lay on you for all 4 quarters. And he talked about it. He said, I see the guys not love the game of football anymore once they go against me. And when you're playing, and when I'm watching this film, I was like, dude, I see why. Because, shoot, if you weigh 330 plus, you know what I mean? 6'4", you weigh 330 plus pounds, and you falling on top of people. I'm like, in the run game, I'm like, damn, I'd probably not want to live either if y'all big ass keep, you know what I'm saying, keep pouncing on me, pause. But I'm like, bro, I'm just looking at this film. I'm just like, dang, man, okay. You know what I mean? It's 28-7. This is the infamous Georgia game everyone talks about with Jalen Milroe. He looks like one of the best quarterbacks in the country, and then the second half just looks terrible. Again, we're only breaking down Tyler Booker right here. Again, I like the way Tyler Booker is getting out his stance. I like the way that he's looking for any sort of help to help out that offense and help out that passing game, right as well. One thing I did want to touch on with Tyler Booker. Tyler Booker had 778 snaps in his junior year. He had 395. He had 778 total snaps. 395 were pass blocking ones. 383 were run blocking ones. He only allowed 3 quarterback hits, 7 hurries, 7 penalties, 10 pressures were allowed, 0 sacks were allowed, and that's very key. And he played a little bit of left tackle earlier in his career, but he mainly been a left side player. So moving him to the right side is going to be something cool to see. I believe right now he comes in, he plugs in at right guard. And again, we're still going to break down the film session of Tyler Booker, but I just wanted to show you guys and break down, paint the picture in your head, the type of player in which we're going to have play for us on Sundays. Look at him dual blocking, getting to the second level, making number 3 pay. I feel like if that running back number 22 gets to the second level, it's a wrap, in my opinion. I feel like he goes, he runs behind Tyler Booker, you're going to be able to get another 5 yards. But see, look, you saw that play just right now, man. Look, Tyler Booker just said, hey, man, go lay down. Just in pass protection. There's something I notice a lot when I'm watching these college players. I remember seeing it last year with Jackson Powers Johnson. When they're looking for help, you know what I mean? They're going to throw their bodies on the people and just, make them pay. See it right there at the top of the screen, Tyler Booker, getting underneath people's skin, making dirt in people. Just looking at him on that right side. You be on the right side of your screen next to the center. Look at him move 99 and just take him out of the film. That's somebody that's going to be moving people out of the film, and that's something in which we need in this interior of the offensive line. Look at him again, pushing 99 again, just bullying him most of the game. Jalen Milroe went in and scored. again, Tyler Booker's going to be damn good pairing him up next to BB. Then you got Tyler Smith, and you got Terrence Steele on that same side as him. They're going to be moving bodies in the run game. It's going to be fun to see. And you saw right there on that quarterback power, basically, you saw that Jalen Milroe was able to hit that gap right behind Tyler Booker and score a touchdown. So I feel like Tyler Booker's going to have that Zach Martin-like way where he's going to have that way in which you run behind him, you're going to get an extra 5 yards, you know? So right here, you look at Tyler Booker again, getting quick out of his stance, something that I'm going to keep talking about. This is going to be a future All-Pro, in my opinion. We have a damn good offensive linemen, but don't get it twisted, man. If you know, look at this right here. He goes to second level and he just driving back that linebacker 5 or 6 yards. We're going to show the end zone copy of this play as well. Bam, out of his stance, going to get to number 8. Great stance. Great way with his hands. Again, moving people in the run game. So he's going to be on the left side of your screen. When they show the end zone view, or, you know, this type of view right here, the back end view is on the left side. So, you know, you're moving players out of you never see him getting driven back. You never see his head get knocked back or anything like that. This is a damn good player. And me speaking to him about his All-Pro. Hold on, right here. This is the protection play that I was talking about. Look, the first person he goes to, Jalen Milroe, is Tyler Booker. Look at Tyler Booker communicating with his left tackle. Look at him communicating with his center, and his center relaying the call down to the rest of the right side of that offensive line from the right guard to the right tackle. I really like the way in which of a leader this guy is. Look at 52 right there. They have him on the move. On that play, when they had him on the move, they're going to teach him pad level at the next level, and he's going to be able to square up more with that smaller guy, and he's going to be able to, again, toss him over, get him out the way, and whoever our running back is, Quinshon Judkins, Trayvon Henderson, whoever is available to us at 44, Caleb Johnson. Caleb Johnson, they say if you make a runway, he can go. And that'll be a one way if you create good pad level, get that smaller dude out of the frame, and you can have Caleb Johnson right behind you, and that'll be a score if Caleb Johnson from Iowa is a Dallas Cowboys running back. Again, you see Tyler Booker again getting quickly out of his stance, getting to the next level, making a play, man. Alrighty, man, and then right here you're going to see Jalen Milroe again. Again, you see that quarterback power. He was able to score on that touchdown because of, you see that back end and like that quarterback wrap, basically. It was just a straight quarterback read. He's going to take the ball regardless and score, man. That's about it for the video. Hope you guys have a nice day. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.